Welcome back to NGT Play Super Smash Bros. Melee. Featuring myself, Spencer, my co-host Matt. I'm playing as Marth. Matt's playing as Fox. We're here live on twitch.tv/DairantoSumasshu. Midway through, we'll be going into a best of 5. So I watched there's this channel that I am subscribed to. It's pretty cool. I actually want to watch a couple of documentaries. Like we'll show you a couple in the future. But they have a bunch of like BBC documentaries, just like for free, like the whole thing. And it's called Timelines.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them was about, strangely enough, the American Southwest. And what's cool about it is they have kind of like because they're from Britain, they have like a really unbiased viewpoint about the discussion that goes on in the episode. And they kind of weave a good story. The gist of it, and I found this really interesting, was that you know how there's that whole like group of people, they were called the Anasazi by the Navajo, but it's basically like the ancestors of the Hopi Indians or whatever. The Hopi Native Americans, I don't know what to call them. They've been called so many different things like historically, but they're the ancestors of those people, and they're like the group of people that
I don't know. Calling them Indians just sounds derogatory unless you're talking about people from India.
Right, exactly. But then, like, sometimes you'll see something where a historian will refer to them as Indian. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, guys. But anyways, and it's that group.
Well, I don't think they mean anything by it.
Well, true. Yeah, like I think just the terminology has been updated recently, and it just makes more sense. You know, well, why would we continue to call them that when? Like, I don't even know why we started calling them, like, or continued to call them that after we found out that this wasn't fucking India, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it's that group of people that had, like, the Pueblo, like, places that seemed like they just kind of slowly disappeared, and nobody really knows, like, what happened to them, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But there are, like, ancestors and all that. And this guy, this archaeologist, found human bones that, like, in a cooking pit. And he's like, "What the hell is this?" And judging, and he did as much research as he could to, like, confirm what he thought was probably happening. And the bones were literally, like, prepared, had the same markings that, like, hunting game has on it for, like, preparation for, like, food. And, suggesting that this group of people who were originally considered to be this very, very peaceful group, and, like, they had, like, this huge societal effect on the whole area. Like, they were just a positive force. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And like, there's a couple of examples of them potentially being cannibals. And he's like, this is crazy. And there's this whole thing.
What about it was just one dude that was a cannibal?
Well, they found it after he found that one. He found other examples of it in other, like, old like remains of, like, of cities and longhouses or whatever, you know, like their great halls, you know.
Yeah, I know what they are.
Well, I'm just trying to remember myself. And so there are multiple examples, and they did tests, and they recreated the process and tried to match the markings. They, you know, did everything they could, and somebody in multiple areas was preparing people as food at one point. And so he's trying to figure it out, and there's this whole argument about, you know, the people who are most closely related to this group of Native Americans were like, you can't say this, like, these people did not do that, you know, and were really upset about the whole thing. And they do such a good job of hiding, because, like, I find myself midway through going, like, come on, guys, I mean, if it happened, it happened. You know, we're not going to think any differently of your group of people or whatever if your ancestors did this.
Okay, what the fuck is the point of this conversation?
Well, I'm getting to it.
Holy shit.
So, well, yeah, well, I mean, I figured I had time to talk a little about it.
I'm just saying.
No, I got you.
Every other word, I'm losing interest.
I got you. So the point being that there is this potential case that this group of otherwise peaceful Native Americans could have possibly had cannibal tendencies, and it was really controversial. Come to find out, after some additional research, based on the design of some of the architecture and how apparently it had been changed from the original, they find out that actually what had happened was there were migrants from like Central America, from like the Mayans, who were known for doing blood sacrifices and stuff like that, who had come over, and it wasn't this group of people, it was this group of Mayans who basically came in and made an example of people as like a scare tactic to control the situation. And it wasn't them, it was this other third party basically being cannibalistic. And I thought about bringing it up because mainly you were talking about how people are generally good, but if there's anything crazy, it's usually because, like with the Huns, like it's us versus them. And this misconception about that group of Native Americans lasted like the research was being done over like decades. So there was this conversation, this angry conversation about it for like almost 20 years before they found out that no, sorry guys, it wasn't them, it was these migrant Mayans that had actually done it and like basically like cleared their name. I found it pretty interesting.
Well, the Mayans got theirs.
Yeah. Yeah, they absolutely did by the Spanish. How's it going, Game Boy? I wish I was this good at Melee. I take that as an incredible compliment to Matt, because he is beating me. Who do you play? I mean, you know. Either of us have only gotten this good by literally just playing like a ton.
Jigglypuff Marth.
That's pretty sick. What a weird combination too.
You were Jigglypuff Marth for a while before you picked up Samus. Then it was like a try. A brave man being a Jigglypuff and a Marth main in this Fox Falco-centric world.
Fuck. I'm still alive. I thought I died.
I also thought you died. I'll try to roll up.
No, I did that thing. I'm not sure if this ever happens to you, but like my thumb was like press a jump button, and it seized out and just decided that it was going to try to press the button as lightly as possible and just not press it. Nice. That's good. Let's stare down.
What made you want to pick up Marth and Jigglypuff?
Oh, I should have used that better. I should have jumped and then side beat. I like playing Jigglypuff because I feel really good whenever I land a rest. Dude, the feeling of landing a rest is great.
It's super up there.
Yeah, it's even better than landing like a down air as Marth. Are you trying to do something tricky?
Yeah, I got stuck in the skid.
Nice. That was bad. I should have done that. Which character did you start playing first? I picked Marth because I like the range of his sword and his arrows and such. All good reasons. Jigglypuff, you only need the feeling of the rest really to be a reason. Yeah, but did you start playing Jigglypuff first, or did you play Marth and then pick up Jigglypuff because the rest fun?
Both edge canceled those banners.
They're so fucking zany, dude. Oh god, I wanted to do a short hop in the air. Instead, I did a fucking dash attack.
Laughing.
I actually played Link first because I like the Zelda series. But once I started taking it more seriously, I played Jigglypuff first. Okay. Yeah, I actually started, like the first character I tried to take seriously was Jigglypuff. And I just wasn't good. I remember because I wasn't, like, super good at the rest. And so I thought, well, what if I tried to do something different than, like, Hungry Box and stuff like that? And play, like, a grounded Jigglypuff, like... Remember that, dude?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I mean, I think I only got anywhere with that because of the fact that you also weren't, like, as good as we are now, of course. But I remember distinctly giving that up because I started just to get, like, destroyed.
Yeah, with Peach. Because I would counterpick to Peach because I didn't know the matchup. And I didn't like how if I played Falco, then you wouldn't die off a dare.
Remember when the most powerful thing that you did with Falco was side B through me?
Yeah.
Like on the ground?
Yeah.
I don't think Ground Jigglypuff would do that well. No, it doesn't. It doesn't do that well. All right, we're going to our best of 5. All right. Okay, you pick first, Matt?
FOD.
All right. Get rid of FD and Yoshi's. Ooh, what are you gonna pick now? Probably Dreamland. Yeah.
You're like the worst Marth. I banned FD. And you don't ban Dreamland, arguably your worst stage in the matchup.
What can I say, dude? It's the punk rock in me.
Shit, he's right.
Damn. Shit, he's right. Oh, I tried to do like a turn around grab. Oh, I fucked that up.
This
Alright.
wasn't a best of fight I've homie you, but no.
I can't believe that missed. Damn. This is not a good decision. Why did I do this?
Yeah, you should have gone for the immediate up throw. Held the shield button. Another thing I like about Jigglypuff is that it's generally very safe to edge guard. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of the really good parts about Jigglypuff. Nice. FOD. Nice. Should have just air dodged.
Yeah, that was really stupid.
That was also dumb on my part. needed to do my mare a bit sooner. What? You see that?
You ever think there will ever be an official tier list where Fox and Falco are not the best character? I don't think Falco should be in the number 2 spot on the tier list.
What do you think should be at the number 2 spot?
I don't know. Probably like Marth. But I think Fox
Damn.
is a given for number 1.
Yoshi's.
I think Jigglypuff has an argument for being like number 3 for Randall.
Nice.
It's hard to say though. Hey, how's it going?
How's it going, M Perks? All right, Emmy Perks. Hi. I guess so. Short answer, no. Don't think that there will be ever a time in which in the Melee tier list, Fox or Falco will not be in the tops, either the top slot or the top 5 at least.
Oh, I think he's
top
not. Yeah, I don't think Fox will go down, but I think Falco's like is
Nice. That was good.
give you a Twitter follow. Thanks.
Oh, thanks. Oh, no. Damn. That sucks.
Yeah, you could have get me right there.
If I'd upbeat sooner.
Yeah. You could have done a lot of things. I think you could have forward aired instead of some other shit. I think Kirby's the only grab I know of any game of the Smash games where you can jump out during a throw. Yeah, his grab is broke.
And like broken like the bad way.
In the bad way.
All right, let's talk about these games. So a little bit disappointing from my end. I was working on a few things, so I'm gonna let it slide. But I didn't get nearly the results that I wanted to, unfortunately. But first game in our best of 5 was Dreamland 64. I took 2 stocks. Matt won. You had 16 rolls.
Yeah.
And 12 air dodges and 6 spot dodges. It's like after you said that this was a bad idea, you were trying to make sure that it was solidified as a bad idea. Like, you had 20 neutral wins, I had 12. You had 5 counter hits, I had 13. You had 2 beneficial trades, I had none. You had 13 wave dashes, 2 wave lands, and 79 dash dances, and I had 20, 1, and then 35. Your inputs per minute were 322. I was 282. You killed me with an up smash, a back air, and then 2 more up smashes, and I killed you with 2 forward smashes.
What region are you?
Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
In Washington State. So for my first 2 stocks, you didn't have any major combos. You just killed them. On your first stock, I did have a 35% combo on you. Anything else, Skoda? You had a 46% combo on my last stock.
Yeah.
Second
so
game,
many rolls.
Yeah. Fountain of Dreams, I was actually pretty, I should have been able to do better. I'm trying to figure out, what it is that I'm doing that is making these stages that should be my strong stages, the smaller ones,
Mm-hmm.
and, why I'm having such a hard time. I think it has to do with my...
I think, again, you're over-prioritizing grab, and then when you do grab...
not getting enough off of it.
Yeah.
I guess these stages, especially the small ones, grab is not nearly as important.
Yeah.
For sure.
Especially if there's platforms or something like that.
Yeah. So again, I took 2 stocks. You had 12 neutral ones. I had 8. You rolled 7 times and air dodged 5 times. You really were determined not to die. I had you had 7 counter hits. I had 9, and then you had a beneficial trade, and I had none. Let's see here. You had 326 inputs per minute. I had 252. You killed me with a down B, a forward smash, and 2 up smashes. And I killed you with a forward smash and then a neutral B. You had a 40% combo on my first stock, a 36% combo ending my second stock. Like these are combo ending portions for the stocks. I had a 64% combo on your first stock. That's pretty sick. And then you had a 38 on my last stock, just before you punched it out. Last game, Yoshi's Story, I really was hoping I would take this one, and I feel like I had a good chance, but I had some input error and option select error. You had 11 rolls. Why you were rolling so much?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I didn't even notice it.
Yeah.
Usually I can tell I'm rolling too much.
Right. You had 17 neutral wins. I had 7. You had 5 counter hits. I had 13. You had 92 dash dances. Let's see here.
I was schmoving.
You had 337.
Mostly rolls.
Yeah. You had 337 inputs per minute. I had 267. You come with a down B, an up smash, an up air, and then an up smash. And I killed you with a forward smash, a down air, and then a forward smash. I actually had a 20% down air on you. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, you caught me slipping.
You had a 49% combo on my first stock, a 48% combo on my second stock, a 52% combo on my third stock. I had no big combos. I was just trying to survive. But, I mean, good games overall. I mean, I probably could have done a little bit better. I think starting out with Dreamland, mostly I was just like, oh, let's do like a curveball and see like what happens. Because even if it's not supposed to be like a good stage for me, compared to the other ones, I should probably still know how to do it. But apparently that doesn't matter because you destroyed me. I was thinking a line to name this episode, Marth picked Dreamland. Or...
yeah.
Marth struck to Dreamland, or something like that. Why Dreamland is bad for Marth. So,
Yeah.
Something involving Dreamland and Marth.
You can only wave dash 1/4 of the time. With Marth or with Jigglypuff?
Jigglypuff, I can see would be difficult. Her wave dash is very small. And I think the main thing with Jigglypuff is you have to make sure that your stick is as shallow as like you don't want to go too far because she air dodges, right? Like you don't have like as much of a full range of directional input as with
it's weird.
Yeah. I mean the thing that usually I have problems with both.
That's just practice.
Yeah,
you have to drill.
I still have problems with Marth, and that's mainly because I end up doing the inputs too quickly a lot of the time. And the thing that I do to try to recalibrate myself is I try to do the wave dash as slow as possible and get the longest version of it. And then do that over and over and over again. Because my problem is that I end up trying to do it too fast, and that's when I mess things up. And I'll do a lot of like jumping and stuff like that. But I don't know specifically like when you're messing it up or when you're not getting it, like what ends up happening. Because you can usually like
diagnose a problem.
Yeah, diagnose the problem based on, okay, when I'm trying to wave dash, am I jumping or am I air dodging, or and then okay, what part of the process am I doing too quickly or too slowly or whatever. Do you want to call it an episode? All right, so for those of you on stream, we're not going offline just yet. We have a timer in the bottom left, so we can turn these into episodes for YouTube. For those of you on YouTube, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, share it with your friends. If you want to see some more, subscribe. Be sure to check us out live on twitch.tv/NeanderthalGamingTV, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.